Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to my very first video in my brand new series that I'm going to start here on my YouTube channel called Back to Basics. My name is Melissa. I am the owner and artist here at the Top Drawer RVA, located in Richmond, Virginia, and I'm also a Dixie Belle Brand Ambassador. So as a furniture painter, I always get a lot of questions. People email me, people message me, I get questions on Facebook, on Instagram, all about products. If you know me, you know I like to paint a little crazy, a little whimsical, and a lot of color. But there are basic, fundamental principles about each product that I use, and I thought that I might create a series to chat with you and talk all about the fundamentals, the basics, keeping it simple, bring it to basics on a Dixie Belle paint product. So hang out with me and learn all about gel stain today. So let's begin. Welcome to Back to Basics. This tutorial, this whole video is going to be geared towards no pain gel stain. No pain gel stain is one of my favorite Dixie Belle paint products. I use it a lot. It's very simple to use, but it's also probably the one that I get the most questions about in general. So today we're going to cover everything that you need to know about no pain gel stain. The colors, the product, how to apply it, how to seal it, how I use it in my everyday furniture painting life. Okay, so there's a couple things that you do need to know about no pain gel stain, and I'm going to go over all the details. This video is going to cover everything from start to finish, okay? Any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to help you if I missed anything. I'm going to try and keep it simple, cover everything that you need to know about no pain gel stain. It's available in these size containers only. This is 16 ounces. Don't be surprised, okay, that this little container goes a long way. Like, this little container will do so many pieces of furniture. When you actually apply this product to your furniture, you use a very minimal amount, and I'm going to show you how. So it's in these little tiny containers. There are 6 colors of gel stain, okay? The colors that I use the most are espresso and no pain gel stain and colonial black. The reason I like the darker colors is because this product requires no sanding before you apply it. It sits on top of the surface. It covers all those marks, scuffs and sanding and things that you look at and think, this is never going to be covered unless I take it back down to the raw wood. You can fix it with no pain gel stain. You just need to apply it. It sits on the surface. It covers those scuffs and marks. When you go darker, it's very easy to cover all of those flaws. So in this tiny container is like a pudding-like product. I'm gonna open this up and show you what's inside. You need to know that this oil-based product is going to probably look a little streaky on the first go. When I apply my no pain gel stain, I like to use something called an applicator pad. An applicator pad is sold in a pack of 2 from Dixie Belle, and it's like a terry cloth sponge pad that you can use to apply your gel stain. Here's my handy dandy tip of the day. If you're working on a tiny table and you don't need this whole entire pad, you can cut it in half and use half of your pad to apply your first coat and the second half to apply your second coat of no pain gel stain. Save your pennies, work smarter, not harder. You can do this. So I apply my gel stain with this applicator pad. It's smooth, it's soft, it's lint free, and it allows me to get a beautiful streak-free finish on top of my pieces. So when you're applying your no pain gel stain, you want to dip it into the product and then pull it across in the direction of the wood grain. This goes on fairly thick. Remember, it's a gel stain. It's more of a thicker product, like a pudding, rather than a thin water-based product like the Voodoo gel stain, okay? So since it's thicker, it sits on top of the surface in a kind of darker painted on way. You're gonna cover those flaws, you're gonna cover your marks, but you're also gonna cover your wood grain if you're applying 2 even coats. You can, however, put this on and pull it back so your wood grain shows. You control the amount of application that you're putting onto your piece with this little pad, okay? So pushing it back and pulling it back off of the surface is gonna give you more of a see-through finish. And then if you were to put it on real thick like this, this is actually only one coat, believe it or not, you're gonna get a beautiful, beautiful finish on your piece with zero sanding, zero fuss, and like no mess. It's super great to use inside your house. I paint inside my dining room, so for me, this saves the day all the time because I don't need to sand things down to the raw wood. It's just giving me the ability to get a beautiful stained surface with not a lot of work, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so when you open up your no paint gel stain, the color that I have open here with me on the floor and that I put on top of this little vanity is Colonial Black. Inside you can see that jelly, that gel-like consistency. Not gonna lie, kind of stinks a little bit. It's an oil-based product. It's really hard to get no VOCs with an oil-based product. Wear gloves, because if you get this in your manicure, it's never coming off. It will be with you forever. So put on a pair of gloves, grab your applicator pad, dip it into the gel stain and wipe it on in the direction of the wood grain. You're gonna wanna wait probably 6 hours or even more, depending on your humidity level in your home or your workshop, wherever you're doing your job at. You don't wanna put the second coat on until the first coat is completely dry, because it will start to pull back that first coat. So I told you that this coat right here is only one coat of no paint gel stain covered the entire blemished top. And I'm gonna drop pictures in so that you guys can see what it actually looked like before. So if I was applying 2 coats, I would wait for the first to dry. Could be 6 hours, could be 12. Once that's dry, I come in and apply another even coat of my no paint gel stain. Then, here's the kicker. Since it's an oil-based product, it might take a while to dry completely, because 2 even coats is probably gonna go on a little bit thicker than most of the products you use, okay? So waiting for it to be completely dry then, I mean, I'm talking days, it could be 2 days. Don't judge me, I've had to wait that long. If it's really humid, really wet, really hot, all of these things affect dry time for your no paint gel stain, okay? But once it's dry to the touch, you can seal your product. And I'm gonna show you how you can seal your no paint gel stain. So Dixie Belle makes a couple different sealers that work well with gel stain. You have Gator Hide and you have your clear coats. You have clear coat in gloss, satin, and flat. I personally like a satin finish on the top of my gel stain to give it that little bit of a shine. So I like to use either Gator Hide, which is kind of like a satin finish, or my satin clear coat. And I apply my clear coats with the blue sponge. The blue sponge is usually dampened. This way, when you're applying your finish, it makes for a really pretty shine. You overlap your strokes a little bit. You're gonna get a gorgeous top to any piece with minimal effort. Again, you didn't sand it back to the bare wood. You took like 2 minutes to put your gel stain on there. and then you're gonna cover it with your Gator Hide. It's a win-win. Things like this, for me, sell at a higher price when you have a beautiful stained top on your furniture. People see a gorgeous stained top and they think it took you a really long time. They don't know about no paint gel stain. They don't know how easy it is and how often I use this product. Okay, so I think that's it, right? I mean, was there something that I missed? I have a feeling I covered all of the basics, bringing it back to basics with no paint gel stain. I'm gonna go through a couple little handy dandy remembering tips that you might have to keep in mind when you're using your no paint gel stain. Remember that it's an oil-based product, right? So you need to know that your dry time might vary. Depending on your heat, your humidity level, if you're painting inside, if you're painting outside, all of these things affect dry time, especially with an oil-based product. It is available in these 6 beautiful colors, but if you're gonna cover flaws and damages and things on the top of your piece that you wanna hide, go darker. Stick with the Colonial Black or stick with the Espresso Gel Stain, because those 2 colors, the darkness, the deepness, the richness of those colors, it's gonna cover all of those little marks that you don't wanna see ever again. You can get away with 1 coat, you can wipe it back, show the wood grain through, you can add 2 coats and completely cover it, you can put this over paint. There's multiple opportunities for gel stain. So don't be afraid to try something new. I think that you'll really like it. I think selling a piece with a beautiful stained top or keeping it for yourself in your home just makes things look 100% richer, deeper, beautiful pigmented color. It always looks amazing when you stain the top of a piece. I think that might be it for me and my no paint gel stain, bringing it back to basics. I hope you learned something today. If you have a product that you need the basics on, drop it in the comments below, and I will be happy to create another Bring It Back to Basics in this series on how to basically understand the fundamentals of a Dixie Belle paint product, how it works, what it is, and how you can use it. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again.